Welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching the season premiere of Swamp Thing. So, I'm wearing green. Please don't hurt me, Swamp Thing. I am the green. Um, yeah, I said before, I don't really know anything about this character other than he is I guess, um, is a very mystical, um, supernatural force in the DC universe. Protector of the green. Um, you know, I might pick up Justice League Dark. I don't know if he's in the current run. I think Wonder Woman, Zatanna, Detective Chimp, and maybe Constantine. There, yeah, I'm not sure if Swamp Thing is in the current run of um, uh, Justice League Dark. But either way, I know very little other than the little blog post that the DC Universe app has been putting out. Um, And yeah, we'll just kind of see where this goes. I'm very interested. The supernatural side of DC is something that's very underused in um, media. In the comics, I'm not sure, but as far as like television, movies, I don't think I've seen a lot of it. I think there's Constantine, the show, and he's on the Arrowverse, but even in the Arrowverse, I don't think there's any really supernatural stuff. Doom Patrol had an episode or two about supernatural events, um, with the Constantine ripoff, and then the movies, I can't think of one that's really supernatural. Um, there's the Constantine movie like with Keanu Reeves, but I didn't, that's not again, I don't really know the character, so I don't think he was very accurate to the character. I know he didn't even dye his hair blonde, so like there's already that going for you. Um, and there's obviously a something movie way back, way, way, way back when. Um, but yeah. Anywho, my point being, this is a largely untapped part of the DC universe, so I'm very intrigued to see what they do with it and just to see where it goes. So let's just dive in. It's very Arkham sounding, like the Arkham games.
Signal keeps getting dry.
Is that RJ Tyler?
I hate.
Blue Power Ranger in the house. Damn. Oh! Doesn't this soundtrack sound like Arkham? Like the Arkham games? Ew. Fuck. She needs some milk. Congo. Is this where Gar was? This is some white bullshit. This is some white bullshit. Colonialist. Shit.
No, my name is Dr. Abby Arcane with the CDC's epidemic here to assist in caring
What a
for your
frickin'
patients and to find
comic
the
book
source
name.
of this disease.
Happy
We need fresh
Arcane.
blood samples. For now, though, it is masks, gloves, and goggles for anyone in direct contact with the patients.
Where's your goggles, woman? You said goggles, mask, gloves. Follow your own damn rules. What the fuck? God. Like I know it's probably like a syrup or something, like for the practical effect, but God, that is not a human,
Check on this on our pillow.
like, liquid. You guys are very slow. Like, either pick up the pace or go slower and quieter. Like, you guys are in this weird medium zone of just like, oh, what's going on? Weird noises, weird scenery. It's like, you should either be scared or, like, hurrying to find out what the fuck's going on, okay? Just waiting for something to spasm out here. Don't like this angle. Shit.
Tight. Where is it?
Look at that. Oh, it's one of those
What were
fucking
you
dogs.
doing?
Sorry, I don't mean to
Look,
sound.
be careful.
I like dogs, okay, but it's always this dog. Like, isn't it? Isn't it always this dog in a movie?
You see me. Goes for all of you.
He's a villain.
You know that.
Like,
Maybe you ought to put some of that southern
even
rebellion
before
down and
you
less
know
of that
who he
nonsense
is,
lab of yours.
he's a villain.
Well, rising tide lifts all boats, Leon. Even.
Yeah. So far, I'm like, there is a little bit of tension and scariness, but for the most part, it's just gross. Like that's the main part that's getting to me. Bruh! 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 Oh god. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Cool. No, not her. No. Girl! Jeez. I mean, he's brave. Like, he like shielded her immediately, so. Fuck. What is up with her? There's so much shit going on right now. Are they out? Go, run, bitch. Run out of here. Get the fuck out. God, you guys. I hate it. Leave the body. What the fuck is up with her? What the fuck? What is going on? Why did she wake up? God. Don't put him out. What's wrong with you? Whose bitch is this? Like, I get it. You know, there's obviously, I'll talk about it later, but who are you to do this? Oh my god. I don't want to know. I, was, I said, what is it, but I don't want to know. Whatever it is, don't touch it. It obviously doesn't want you to have it. Yeah, this place is gonna get torn apart in the next 20 minutes or so.
Good, yeah. I'll see you at the hospital.
Sure you will. Somebody's gonna die. Oh shit. Please no. Please. Fuck! Damn. This man's got a crossbow too? What the fuck? Oh shit. He got shot twice with a shotgun. How is he still fucking floundering around? Shit. Leave Abby alone! Jeez. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Oh, is that RJ? Oh. Chonky. Oh. Yeah. RJ's hammer! So, apologies for the ending there. My dog is farting in my face. Like, I knew that he dies and becomes Swamp Thing, but I was still not expecting Just hey, why are you shining a light, my like what? God damn. Okay, so it's pretty tropey, this show. Um, the so we'll start off the negatives for what I wrote down. So the negatives I wrote down the writing. Um, very tropey. We start off with uh, you know, it's being tropey is not a bad thing. Okay, I'll just start off with that. It's not a bad thing. Um, right now, it's a bit too obvious what's gonna happen. Um, so I hope that it gets better over the series. Um, but yeah, no, like it was very, very obvious when something scary is gonna happen. It was still scary and gross, and like they got reactions out of me, but it was still there was a part of me that knew it was going to happen. Um, the but as far as the writing goes, there was some really dumb scenes. When we first meet Abby Arcane, I get it. It's a really quick way to destroy her character. She's a caring person. She's a doctor, but like really in the middle of Congo, and she's gonna take off her mask and be like speaking French to this boy. It's like, okay, we get it. You're smart and you're compassionate. Like it's just very like white colonial bullshit. That's why I kept saying it's some white shit. It was because like, of course she could do that. Um, and then when she's first arrives at the clinic and she's like, okay, everybody, we need a goggles, gloves, and mask situation here. And then she walks into the room without goggles. It's like, bruh, bruh, you just told them literally a minute ago you gotta wear the proper protective equipment. And then she doesn't wear the proper protective equipment. Like, what the heck? Um, uh, and then, yeah, it's just all these little writing things that irked me. Like I said, tropes can be good because it's a very quick way to get like an idea across. Like, okay, this person is like this, and this. We got it. We can move on with our lives. Especially when it's a 10 episode series like they're doing here. It makes sense why they're using tropes because it's like, we got a story to tell. Here's the people. Um, the downside is if you use them too much or not well enough, it can be very dumbed down for the audience. Um, so yeah, that's what I have to say about that. The plus side is this show is fucking amazingly cinemat. I can't speak words right now. It looks a beautiful. It looks a beautiful. Okay, um, like literally, this looks like a movie, and that is amazing. Like watch Titans and then come back to watch this. Titans looks so TV. This this literally looks like you could watch it in a movie theater. Just from the quality to the way things are shot to the acting. Like, I watched the Swamp Thing trailer from my reaction to the Swamp Thing trailer. I said I don't know if she could do the acting. She could do it. She could pull it off. Either the writing fits for her or she's a better actress than I thought she was, but she's doing it. Props to her. Um, but this show is just beautiful. Like, I could see why people are saying this is the best DC Universe show because even they've only seen 2 episodes. The press people they've seen 2 episodes, but they're lauding the show because it's amazingly shot. Um, the jury's still out on if I'll like it more than Titans or Doom Patrol, but purely from an outsider's perspective, from like if some random person walked off the street, doesn't know anything about comics, and they saw Titans pilot, Doom Patrol pilot, and this pilot, they would say this pilot looks like it's the first half of a movie. Like that's how good it is. The other pilots, they set up the world very well. All three pilots set up the world very well, set up the tone of the show very well. But this one is movie quality. Like it's literally like I'm assuming the next episode is gonna pick up. Well, not right where it left off, but like I'm sure that if once we go back and once the series is over, we can look back at episodes 1 and 2, and it'll be back to back. It's a movie. That's how good this is. I could keep talking about this. I'll just keep talking in circles. Um, the Avery Sunderland, whatever her name is, I missed her name. Kira, I don't remember. Um, the wife. Um, I don't know who she thinks she is, but she needs to step off. Like I get it. Obviously, Abby Arcane did something bad. My prediction is, um, they kind of explained it here. It very bare bones, but from all the flashbacks, from what we've been told, I'm assuming, um, they went out partying one night, stumbled across the bridge, and then accidentally jumped off the bridge because they were drunk or high or whatever. Um, and then that is why there's this big spat between them because, her daughter died, her best friend died. We get it. And I'm not saying that that can be forgiven right away. What I am saying is, who does this woman think she is that she can say, you are banned from my city? Like, I don't know. You're not the mayor, are you? You're not the president, are you? Like, you can't just ban this woman from the city. Um, so, kind of going along with that, obviously the Sunderlands are the villains for the show. Um, again, tropey. It's very tropey. You could tell right off the bat that the old white guy is the bad guy at the town hall meeting. Mr. Sunderland, obviously bad guy. Just the way he's sitting, smiling, kind of just in that before he even starts talking, you just kind of get the vibes that okay, he's a character actor. You know that he's a bad guy. The kind of ominous, not ominous speech, but the very like politician speech. We could see that he's going to be very much like a crime boss kind of guy. Um, and we presume, well, I presume that that's who killed Alec Holland at the end, who is in the the hood. I mean, like who else would it be? Some random guy? I don't think so. Um, so it's probably him killed Alec Holland because he was getting too close to the answers, and now it's going to come back to bite him. The question is, why is he poisoning the swamp? What's that going to do for him? Like, I must have missed it, but I think is he like a some sort of pharmaceutical person or what is his position? He runs some sort of store because I saw he had the Gator logo thing. Um, but I don't know what he sell. Like what is his business, I guess? Because if people are getting sick, well, how does that benefit him? He obviously isn't too much of a fan of like the pharmaceutical or medicine doctors the way he was talking at the town meeting. So what is his goal, I guess? Um, but whatever it is, it's gonna be ruined by Protector of the Green. um, yeah. And then the other thing, the last thing I have is what a not a waste, but like it's interesting that they have a pretty charismatic guy for Alec Holland. Like, he starts off very like again, very tropey, like obviously the skittish kind of like, oh, I'll do whatever I want, bad boy kind of nerdy doctor, whatever. It's a lot of like tropes fit into one, but like you kind of get out right off the bat, like a Han Solo kind of type. Um, he's very cocky, arrogant, but he's also charming and kind of disarming. Um, but to kill him off the first episode, and then unless he can transform somehow back into Alec Holland after he's Swamp Thing, I don't think he can. But unless they do something with that, like, what a weird, not waste, because the whole point is that you're supposed to be shocked into the fact that he dies. Like, I get that, but it's also like, we're spending so much time building his character up, and then, the Swamp Thing is like a different character now, so I don't know. It'll be interesting. Interesting indeed. Yeah, that's pretty much it though. Again, we'll see how this show goes. Right now, it is something that I love watching. Like, don't get me wrong, I am into the show right now. Not sure how much reaction I will get out of it. Me personally, like as far as the reacting part goes, But it's definitely a very interesting watch and very enthralling. Like I was sitting here very engaged with what was going on the whole time. Um, it'll be interesting to see where we go here. Um, I'm just thinking of like how are they going to bring Blue Devil into this? um, and all the mystic stuff. There's so much ground to tread here, and it's amazing. I can't wait. So intrigued. Yeah. Tell me what you guys thought of this episode down below. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. I usually catch a lot of stuff. Um, but yeah, this show is definitely doing some work. Um, we'll see at the end of the season if I want a season two. I could. So far, I'm okay with it being like a limited run. Like it's just like a one season mini series kind of thing. We tell the story, set up the character. You know, if it does eventually become part of Titans verse, awesome because then whatever characters are here can be put there. You know, like that's the goal. As long as we can get integration in this multiverse, come on, people. I am sold on it. But right now, I could see it being just a 10 episode run. Like I, so far I'm not like too like I need this forever. So we'll see. We'll see what they do with this season. There's so much possibility, like I said. Um, but yeah, can't wait for yeah. Again, tell me what you guys thought of this episode in the comments below, and yeah, we'll check out the next episode next week. Thanks for watching, everyone.